Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel for some reviews. In this video, I'll be unboxing, building, and reviewing this Lego Ideas 21335 set with 2065 pieces. This is the Motorized Lighthouse. Okay, so this set was released in September 2022, and the retail price for this set was when it's released is 1,299 ringgit and 90 cent, which is 1,300 ringgit. Okay, on the back of the box here, you can see some image of the lighthouse, and the height of the lighthouse is about 54 centimeters, and the width is about 25 centimeters. You can see there's a bit of a sizing over there, and there are also some details that you can have on the insides of the. There's some internal compartment there in the lighthouse. All right. So, but first, let us unbox this and see what is the parts that we have for this set. All right. So you can see here there's a few numbered bags, and from all the back, we have a total of 13 numbered bags. Okay. So there are also bags that has no numbered bags, which have the some details of what you can see here, some base and some. I think it will be the rock formation, and this will be like the battery pack, because it's a motorized set. So this will be the battery pack, and also there will be a motor that comes out with this to attach together with this battery pack, which is this one. All right, let us see this. Okay. All right, so this will be the motor to generate the lighthouse. Okay, so let's see what other stuff that we have. This will be like the base plate. Okay, this is the base plate for this set. We put in one envelope. Will be a dark blue base and some stickers. All right, just a little bit of stickers over here. I think there will be more stickers, I guess, but this is the only one I see. Okay, and this will be the manual book. It is separated into two manual books. Okay, so this will be the second manual book. All right, let's see at the first. This will be a Lego Ideas, so it should be a fan design. Okay, so yeah, you can see some image of a lighthouse version all around the world. I think this is somewhere in Europe. I'm not sure this lighthouse is based in any particular real lighthouse. Okay, but this is some image of some lighthouse around around the world, and this will be the Fresnel lens made by Lego. All right, so there's a few. All right, this is to brighten up the light element from the set, and this will be the fan designer. All right, you can see, and there's some information that you can read about his design. Okay, all right, let us see. This will be the Lego designer. There's three Lego designers who's in charge of this set. All right, so you go straight to the instruction. All right, so let us build this, and once it's finished, we'll review it for you. All right, let's go. Okay, so I have completed the build for the Motorized Lighthouse Lego Ideas 21335. Okay, a set that came out in 2022 with 2065 pieces with two minifigures you can see here, and the retail price is about 1,300 ringgit. Okay, so you can see here there's a lot of details, and this is really nice, and it's a really good building experience, I might say. And there are also some hidden features that that is cleverly included into the building process. Okay, and also the colors of the lighthouse is really good, and some small details of the lighthouse, which is quite necessary, I guess. All right, so let us review this, and you can also see that there is the motorized is also working, which you have to make. This is a very important thing that you have to make sure once you build it, to make sure that the lighthouse is spinning during the early process of the build, which we're going to talk more details later. All right, so let's review this and see if this set is worth the price tag it is. Right. Okay, so the first minifigure that we're gonna have a look will be this sailor character here. Okay, so I believe Lego selected, I think this should be a girl because there's a girl printed face over there. Okay, so let me just take this off. Okay, we have the boat's oar over here. Okay, a closer look at the minifigure here. You can see it's clearly this is a female character. Okay, so together with this really nice sculpted hat over here. Okay, I believe this is some hat that has been done several times. I mean, I do have the what do you call the fish, what do you call the old fishing house there. I do have that one, but I have not built it yet. Hopefully, to build it one day. All right. So, but this one, okay, you can see here, really nice green colored shirt. Okay, with brown pants. Okay, so there's no hair, only one facial expression. Okay, and you can see here the accessories that was provided with this sailor character here will be this 2R, this one boat, which has this compass over here, and this cat. Okay, all right, and then there's a sticker here saying LEDA, LEDA. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe you can let me know. Okay, and there's a bucket over here, and also this supposed to be a chain to attach the boat to the lighthouse pier or something. All right, so that'll be one minifigure. So what it says in the box here said that the boat does not float, but actually it does float in if you put it in water, and because yeah, you see here it's actually no holes to it, so it should be floating with this plastic. All right. So the next minifigure will be this lighthouse keeper. Okay, you can see here this lighthouse keeper. All right, the hat over there and a printed beard. Here you can see it closely. Okay, with this gold, what do you call it, a telescope. All right. Okay, really nice printing on his jacket here. Okay, I do apologize for the slightly dim lighting I have here, but you can see here there's printed on the like a vest over there. Okay, so this will be the lighthouse. So those two minifigures provided on for this set. All right, and we'll look into the build itself. All right, so we're gonna have a look at the first at the this will be the what do you call, the pier or something that way, where you can go attached to the stairs here and go up to the lighthouse cabin, or what is called the lighthouse living quarter, the lighthouse guard living quarters, lighthouse keeper living quarters. Okay, but we're going to have a look at this first. Okay, you can see here there's a figure of a seagull. Okay, and then there's a built like rocks over here to build up the stairs. Okay, and then this one should be attached here. Okay, if you can see here, really nice mixture of this white element here is supposed to be representing water, and if you can see here, they use a base, the blue base plate, right, like they use in modulus, but this one is in blue, dark blue color, a mixture of this transparent white parts over here to represent water. Okay, so the build of this rocks over here, I mean this foundation rock formation over here, it's actually quite interesting. I mean, it does have the same element used, but it has different kind of bricks decorated in between the parts on each of the layers of the brick over there. So yeah, it's quite interesting. I mean, once you actually experience building it, it's quite fun. Okay? Although you may think that it's a repetitive build, but it's actually quite a enjoyable build, actually. All right. So moving to this side over here, you can see that it's actually a cave. Okay, a hidden cave, which is actually a treasure box. You can see here the treasure box. Some swamp or seaweeds that's here, and then some. Let me just show, maybe it's a bit dark over there. Okay, you can see there's some brick elements over here, some diamond shaped green red and yellow. Okay, and there's a hidden cave over here. There's some details inside. Let me just have a look. Okay, there's actually no other parts inside except this is where the switch for the lighthouse in the beacon is operated. Okay, so there's a switch over here which you need to pull it down, and then you will see that the lighthouse will be. I'll show you once I'll show you the beacon spinning once I move to the lighthouse. But this is the switch that is operating that the lighthouse. Okay, so it's nicely hidden over there. It doesn't disrupt anything from the outside externally from the build. It's actually really good built and hidden inside. Okay, so in the back here you can see more formation of rocks. Okay, with some leaves over there. Okay, so this is actually where the battery pack is located. Okay, if you need to take this off. Okay, so you can see here, actually you need to, this one is actually is screwed inside here. Okay, there's 4 screws, and then they use 6 double A batteries. Okay, so inside here, so this, I think it's what, 6 or 8, I can't remember. Yeah, but I already put all the batteries inside here. Okay, so this will be the part where they put the battery pack to rotate the lighthouse. Okay, so moving on this side over here, you can see some other details of this, supposed to be like the seagull's nest, which with I guess this is the birds dropping of the seagull over here. Yeah. And then there's an anchor over here. Okay, right, and then other than that, there's fish in the barrel. Okay, so to me, basically the build of the base is quite good. I mean, it's nothing much that needs to be crowded up. I mean, Lego have actually decorated the base with decent amounts of parts, necessary amounts. So I guess it's the base is to me it looks it's quite good. I mean, I couldn't ask for more detail because the base is not that big, but it's good enough to considering the whole build, the whole set size over here. Next, we're gonna have a look at the lighthouse keeper living quarters. Okay, so it says here Aurora Point, right? With a supposed to be a lamp over there. Really nice build up of any the parts over here representing some color of the light brown bricks together with the white bricks that represents the wall of the cabin or the living quarters, and the roof here, and also this it's actually a removable roof over here. Okay, so we're gonna have a look inside, and the lighthouse is actually attached together with the cabin living quarters here, so you cannot actually move it separately. Okay, so you're gonna actually have, if you want to look inside, it's either that you can come up there, or you can just have a look over here. You can see there's the bed for the lighthouse keeper. All right, some details of his table. Sorry, what is it? The bottle, and some details of teapot stove over there. And what is interesting is that once you light out the lighthouse from the switch, there's actually a light connected to the stove over here. You can see here. Okay, so not sure if you can see it, but there is actually a stove there. You see this light over there. Okay, so it's actually connected to the switch together with the lighthouse when it's lighting up. Well, other details that you can see here, there's a picture of a lighthouse family, I guess, together with his family over here. I think I did saw a post or some information saying that one of the most dangerous job in the world is actually being the keeper of the lighthouse at some place, or not sure if it's any other lighthouse, but there is a lighthouse that is shown in that clip in I think it was in TikTok. And that lighthouse is actually in the middle of the sea, and then it's exposed to such very extreme weathers. So yeah, it was considered as one of the most dangerous job in the world. And but the payout for that as a lighthouse keeper of that place is actually $1 million or maybe pound. I'm not sure, but $1 million for annual pay. I mean for yearly. So yeah, but you're gonna live alone in the lighthouse. Just to make sure that the lighthouse light is working to help the the boats to make sure everything goes well. Yeah, but yep, the payment the pay is high, but the job is not easy and it's quite I mean it's really dangerous. Okay, so that will be the lighthouse cabin or lighthouse quarter. Right, so you can see here there's also a chimney over here, some details of smoke. Okay, so now we're gonna have a look at the build of the lighthouse itself. Okay, so the lighthouse it has four stories. You can see here, one, two, three, four. Okay, each part in the back here. This is the back of the lighthouse. You can actually take it off, in which you can actually see what is inside the lighthouse. There's some space over there. Okay, let me just take each of this wall here off so we can have a closer look. Okay, all right, so looking at the ground floor, there's actually a ladder. All right, there's a ladder and there's also an axe over here. Okay, not sure if it's actually focusing. Yep. Okay, so you can see not much too much details that they put inside, but you can actually see, because this will be the part where the lighthouse keeper will climb the ladder. Okay, so yeah, some ladders are over here, some ladders over there. So yeah, so you can see here there's also a wrench on top here. Okay, so basically it's just ladders, but there is a space that if you want to put maybe you want to take pictures of the lighthouse keeper inside the lighthouse, so you can just put the minifigure over here. There's two studs, you know there are studs here that you can actually put minifigures. Yeah, so that will be the interior of the lighthouse. Okay, you can see up until the beacon over there, which we're going to have a look later. Okay, taking off the right side of the lighthouse, you can see there's a Technic bar over here. Okay, so all connected up until the bottom of the lighthouse. Okay, let me just show you. Yep, until there. Okay, you can see it goes all the way to the beacon. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that once we turn on the lighthouse switch, okay, you can see this one will be spinning. Yeah, so you have to make sure that the connection that you made during the build is all connected and is properly working, or else you'll if it's by the end of the build, when you almost finish the build and this part here does not spin, then you're going to have to take everything from the bottom here. You have to take it out apart to make sure that the connection. So make sure that once you finish this part of the connection, this part over here, you want to make sure you want to test that switch, put get batteries inside the battery pack, and then test it first before you continue building the rest of the lighthouse to make sure it's spinning. All right, so you can see here that will be the you call it the beacon, the lighthouse features. Okay, so that is the one connected to the switch. All right, it's not really that bright. I mean if it's I'll show it. I'll show you if when the lights is turn off. I'll see how bright it is. It's not really that bright, but it's good enough for a display set that you can show that it's actually what that's what is called a motorized lighthouse set. So this is what the main features of the set itself. All right, so this will be a closer look of the lighthouse. We call it, this is what they call a Fresnel lens. All right, so there's also a stick element that reflects like a mirror. So can see here, this is actually easily removed from here, so you can see on the inside, right? So you can see some motors elements over here. So when this thing is turned on, you can see this is how the functional works. All right, so really good. I mean, the build is really fun. I really like the mechanism of the lighthouse. This is really something that is what Lego is specialized in. Something that's really technical and really, you know, really creative. Okay, so this is something that I was really impressed, and you know, I mean, it's not common to Lego to make motorized things. I mean, you have a lot of technique sets that has this kind of function, but put it inside a Lego ideas set like this. I mean, it's really good. I mean, it's something that you will enjoy putting on display. Yep. So maybe you can, if you can put a a more powerful battery, maybe the light will be much more brighter. But for me, I just put an everready battery, so the lighthouse is not really that bright. But if we try to turn off the light, put on the light over there. Okay. So basically, yeah, there you can see the light actually comes out more brighter than it is. All right, so let's try to close this and see how it is cover up. Yeah, I guess it's really nice. Yeah. All right, so what is my final thoughts on this set? To me, I really like the build. All right, it's really good building experience. Okay, and it's a very to me, it's a very beautiful display set. Okay, something that you can put in the center of your living room, and people will, definitely be amazed, or at least be attracted to it. I mean, yeah, and the color selections that we have selected for the lighthouse, together with the mixture of other bricks on the base, and also the walls of the cabin and everything. I think Lego have made a very good color selections on it. All right, so, and the mechanism for this lighthouse it really is something that is to be amazed, or to be admired, and it's something that the mechanism is really good. I really like that. The minifigures is okay. I mean, they gave two minifigures, which is decent enough. But yeah, most probably if they could give it more, then it's even better. I mean, Lego have should maybe include more minifigures. But yeah, I think two minifigures is to me that provided here with a price tag of 1,299. I think I would say maybe a bit overpriced. I mean, if they include more minifigures, I think it should be balanced enough. And yeah, the rest of it, I mean, the total, the build and the design and everything, that one is on point. To me, it's really good. I really like it. And if saying that the price point at 1,299 ringgit, which is 1,300 ringgit, to me, it does sound like a set that is on the higher price. But to me, you get what you paid for. I mean, in terms of value, say that this set, I'm not sure if it's going to retire anytime soon, or this year, or end of this year. But this set has been quite some time. It has been in. It was released in 2022, so now it's 2025, so almost 3 years. So there is a rumor that saying that this set might be retiring by end of this year. So, in terms of getting this set for investment, or in terms of aftermarket value, I would say this set does have its its value on it. So I would be pretty much sure that after retirement, this set will definitely have some really good value on it. And if you have the old fishing boat house, this is something that you can also display with. I mean, I do have that set, but I have not built it yet, so I'm looking forward to build that, and most probably finding a space to put that near to this lighthouse. Though it's not geographically logic to have a old fishing boat house beside a lighthouse, but to me, it does share the same kind of theme or background, or what is the representation of Lego sets by the sea. All right. So yeah, I will definitely recommend this. I'll rate this set most probably 9.1 out of 10. I guess that's a fair enough rate. Okay, maybe the lacking of minifigures, but it's not that much of a. I mean, I'm not being nitpicky on the minifigure part, but to me, the only part that I may think Lego could have added to this set is probably the minifigures. But the rest of the design, the build, and everything is on point. It's really good. So I give it a 9.1 out of 10, and it's definitely a recommended set that I would recommend for any Lego fans who actually enjoy unique build of Lego sets. Like this one has a motorized building and has quite a size of it. So this is definitely something that you want to have and have it on display, and really enjoy the build. Okay, so yeah, I think that's about it. That's my review of this set. Okay, so hopefully I may have provide you some information for you to make your decision if either you want to purchase this or not. But yeah, for me, I would say, yeah, go ahead. If you have the budget, you have the interest in it, yeah, definitely go for it. All right, definitely a great display piece to have in your collection. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Hope to see you again on the next review set. All right, and have a good day. Bye bye.